Today, I'm in Europe's most boring city.
Now, what do you guys think is the most boring city in Europe? Well, I'm assuming that a lot of you probably think that it's a city in the middle of nowhere that no one has ever heard of, right?
Well, that is certainly not the case. See, the most boring city in Europe has actually been named as Brussels. I'm so bored.
To be honest, I really don't know why the capital city of Belgium has been given this title. But today I'm going to be answering the question to find out and see for myself if it really is the most boring city in Europe.
So, my question to you is, did you know that Brussels has been voted as the most boring city in Europe?
I did not know that, actually.
What? We did not.
Didn't know that, no? Okay, so Brussels has actually been voted as the most boring city in Europe.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, my name is Tumi.
I think it's Shoutout.
I know Brussels was boring as fuck, but I didn't know it was this boring.
You know, a lot of crime is also here, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where we go to
insane.
school last week, there was like a shooting between like 5 different people with like literally automatic guns, like
Like the
bullets
drug,
going everywhere. Like
this is like the Mexican drug war of Europe, like in here. It's actually crazy.
That's
Like
insane.
daily there's like shootings there, and then you go to school to the street and they're like, yeah. So yesterday someone died there. And you're thinking, oh, okay,
Nice,
yeah, nice.
So, do you agree with the statement that Brussels is the most boring, or do you think it's somewhere else?
It's somewhere else, definitely.
Yeah,
it's not the
not
most
here.
boring, but
It's not a good city.
After asking the public, most of the people I asked didn't really seem to know why it had been given this title.
So, I went and had a look at some stuff to do for myself. Okay, well, this doesn't look boring. Meet the mannequin of piss. This is basically a statue of a little boy just peeing in the middle of the city centre. I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound very boring to me. It really seemed like there was a reoccurring theme here though, as I noticed 2 more statues that were also peeing. And they've even got a statue of a dog just pissing right here in the middle of the street. They really love pissing in this country. What the hell? As I was heading to the next place, I started thinking and came up with some more things that I wanted to do whilst in this city to try and make it more fun. Okay, here's the plan. First, I want to go to the #1 tourist attraction in this city, and that is where I'm heading to right now. And second, I want to try some local cuisine. So let's go. Welcome to the #1 thing to do in Brussels. This right here is the Royal Palace of Belgium. I think that's what it's called, not gonna lie, completely forgot.
To be honest, I wasn't finding it boring at all.
You know what? I'm really liking Brussels so far.
I even liked just wandering around the streets because the vibes here were great. And then ended up stumbling across a place that looked like it was going to complete the next thing that I wanted to do.
Alright, so if you didn't know, the Belgians actually invented the French fry. I mean, to be honest, I have no clue why they didn't just call it the Belgian fry. Why are you letting the French claim it? Anyway, this place down the street down there is claiming to do the best one. So, let's go and try it.
No joke, it took me about 20 minutes just to queue for these, so I was really praying that they were going to be good.
What do you reckon? Rating out of 10?
You want to try a fry in my video?
good.
Would you think good? Yeah. Fries are clearly quite good.
After a couple of hours in Brussels, I was really struggling to see why it had been given this title.
Alright, so the fries are finished. I've just been looking online at some stuff to do, but I can't really find much.
In the end, I ended up seeing this church, seeing a cool view of the city, and walked about an hour away to this park.
Not gonna lie, I think I've pretty much seen literally everything there is to see in Brussels.
I did end up going back into the city centre and walked down some aesthetic streets again. But as my day was coming to an end, it was time to answer the question of, is Brussels really the most boring city in Europe?
No. See, over the years, I've been lucky enough to go to so many different cities, and is this one the most boring one I've ever been to? Certainly not. There might not be the most to do here, but I did enjoy it. So, that's all that matters for me. Anyway, I think that rounds out the video.